Guys, I have a confession to make. I spent so many years doing this. I wasted so much time chasing validation instead of continuing to focus on my purpose, instead of focusing on excellence as a man. I spent most of my life chasing women for sex, not necessarily for love. I was led by my penis, which I won't lie, led by my desires, my sexual desires, struggled to contain them, struggled to keep them in check, was a horny kid with probably high levels of testosterone. I was always hitting the gym. I was always trying to get in the best shape possible, have a beach body so that I could get laid, ultimately. And then you think to yourself, when I look back now and say, what did that actually do for me? What did I benefit from sleeping with that many women? The answer is not much. You don't really benefit from racking up your body count. Potentially one of the benefits you could say is that I'm now good at training others as to how to do so. So I guess I could turn it into a business. That's one advantage, probably the only advantage, really. Can I really look back and be happy with myself and be satisfied? That might be one of the other advantages, to say, hey, you know what? I've slept around enough. Now I can pick a girl. I've done that now. But then that also plays as a disadvantage because you've slept with so many girls, it's quite hard to just pick one now. You pick one and then you're like, oh, well, I've got to sleep with her, but I'm used to sleeping with other girls all the time, so I want to sleep with others at the same time. And then you end up in the position I'm in now, which is struggling to commit to one person because I'm just a little shit that wants to have everything and have multiple women and sleep around all the time. So that has made my life a bit more challenging now as I meet great women, which I do, and I struggle to settle down with the great women because I still have such a plethora of options. I love that word, plethora. What a great word that is. So, I mean, to put it straight to you, I don't think that you should be focusing on getting laid. And most men in today's world probably do need to focus on it because they're hardly getting laid. So when you have nothing of something, then you want it. But when you have a lot of something, then you're like, oh, it's just human nature. You're like, oh, I already have this. I don't need to focus on this anymore. So that's my confession, really, is that I just spent so much time doing so, growing up. And for what, really? Just to be able to say, oh, this is my body count. I've slept with this number of girls. All right, cool. Wow, you're so amazing. Wow, you're so cool. You know, who gives a fuck about being cool? What's more important is to be fulfilled and to be happy with the things that you have. Now, could I have spent that time doing other things? Yes, definitely. I could have spent that time in a music studio, recording music, writing my own music. I could have spent that time making videos like this, helping others understand their life purpose, helping others in business. I could have definitely spent that time building a business of some sort. With my investment fund, I could have spent time raising capital. I could have used that time to do a lot of other productive stuff. You know, instead of being in bars, and I drank a lot of alcohol growing up as well. I drank alcohol and, you know, dabbled in substances and did drugs and enjoyed them, had a great time, sure. I mean, great stories and memories, I guess. Maybe that's one way to say that it was positive experience, good stories, but there's nothing really to show for it at the end of the day. And I think it's imperatively important for a man to be able to show something for his work or for his experiences. Like, what do you have to show for it? Okay, a bunch of stories, that's great. Do you have an audience? Do you have a platform? Do you have a business? Do you have a nice house? Do you have a nice car? Now, it's a bit different for me because I did make a success of myself in business, so I managed to do both things at the same time. You know, I failed a bunch of businesses until I eventually succeeded. And now I'm continuing to find new angles to invest my money and to build new businesses because I love this stuff anyway, so I would just do it for free. So I wasn't one of these pickup artist kids that, you know, slept with girls and just have no money and I'm broke. That would be my worst fucking nightmare. I mean, that would be absolutely terrible. To be some pickup artist that's just like racked up a bunch of body count and is broke living at mum's house is not ideal. Really not an ideal scenario for you. You're better off being the other side of that trick, which is, you know, you had one or two girlfriends growing up, you slept with 3 or 4 girls, you're now 30, 32, and you've got a business and you've been running that business for 10 years and you love your life and you've got your home and you'll think about marrying this woman, okay? So you're better off having slept with 4 girls and having those 3 or 4 relationships, or 1 or 2 relationships and slept with 3 or 4 girls, and you've got this nice business and you've got this fulfilled life now, you've got a dog and you've got a nice house in the country somewhere, than some other dude who's slept with 100, 200 girls and hasn't really got anything to show for it. Now, luckily, I do have something to show for it, because I have the money and the houses and the friendship circles and the experiences, but I'm an anomaly. I'm an absolute outlier in this case. And this video is more of a confession to say that I focused way too much on it and probably could have been a lot further ahead in business, or a lot further ahead with my musical career. Who knows, could have been playing at some massive clubs right now. Could even have residency in an Ibiza club for all I know, if I really focused on it. Because I'm very good at music. I understand it very well. I can DJ very well. Had I focused and built a channel doing that, then I could be a resident at DC10 in Ibiza. Fuck knows, you know, could easily have got to that point. But instead, I was the guy at the bar, you know, drinking and having a good time with friends, but also just hitting on women. And why? Why did I want to get laid? External validation is really the only way I can put it. Or it's just male primal desires. I guess I was just a horny kid with a shit ton of testosterone growing up, and I wanted to sow my seeds Genghis Khan style. And now looking back on it, it was like, well, that was a bit immature of you, you know. You could have just been a bit more mature about your life and a bit more fulfilled and satisfied and spiritual, and realized that life is not about how many times you get laid. Life is more about the quality of your life and the quality of your relationships and the quality of your experiences and the legacy that you might build, and being proud of yourself. Proud that you have built something that you can leave on to others, or that you can help with others. There's no legacy with body count. What kind of legacy is that? Oh, this guy died, but at least he slept with 300 girls, but he was broke and had nothing else to his name. That's not a legacy.